Whoa! Wall of fast. Wall of fast, everyone. So, welcome back to another day of the Calamity mod. We return after the victorious battle that was Slime God in the last episode. And today, we have some new upgrades. And we also have a couple bosses to beat. Well, I say a couple. I'm probably only going to do one. Look, I don't want to overpromise. I would rather underpromise, overdeliver. And that's my new motto moving forward. Forget Terraria enthusiasts. We're all about promises around here. Hey, welcome back. So the first thing that we need to do today is make starter gel armor. I was actually kind of debating skipping it in the last episode because I really like the movement that comes with Aerospec. But you lot pointed out that I probably don't need that because we've got a set of wings. So I don't need the set bonus of having it be amazing at full damage. We don't need it. We got wings. So what we're going to start with is a new elevator to hell. That's right. Only peak Terraria gaming content around here. We're going to be mining down to hell so that we can grab Hellstone really conveniently because we need Hellstone for starter gel and we also just need to build this tunnel because, I mean, come on. Do you know what, actually? I bet you lot can't remember what our elevator actually looks like, so all of this is wasted. Also, is that an aero slime? That's kind of cool, and I'm guessing that's because... Yeah, okay, because we killed the perforators. Interesting. New enemies flying around. This is the path to hell. Look at it. It's tragic. It's really not good. It's the opposite of satisfying, so we're solving that today. I don't know how long I'm going to linger on me building a elevator, but hey, I'll talk over it if there's things to say. Is there things to say? Probably not. Don't think I have that much to chat about today, but that's all right. I am enjoying being back. That aspect of it is feeling really good in life, right? Because we had the break with Chippy's couch, and as I said, when I returned from the break, it's always hard to find a new rhythm if you've had a break from a Let's Play. But it's actually like, I don't know, it's part of the routine. It's unlocked that core memory of why I enjoy making videos for this channel so much. And it's because it's a great way to just dump a bunch of stuff out of my brain. You lot seem to vibe along with them. And, you know, that's pretty ace, right? I don't know. It's not bad. So that's all I've really got to say. I guess I'll see you in hell. Which, out of context, is a strange statement, but, I mean, it's not the first time I've said it. I've probably invited most of you to hell by now. And that is, yeah, I guess that is a bit bizarre. Hey, so this is pretty good. A little chance to grab some obsidian, because we are going to need some, because we're going to need a fair bit of Hellstone. Now, apparently, there are a couple of swords that I can get in Hell. Somebody left me a comment about them, and I'll keep an eye out for them. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of want to use the two swords that we've already got, if we can. Truthfully, though, I don't know if I'm talented enough to use these swords in a really good way. We'll see. Now, this is the thing, right? We're about to dip into hell. Well, we're about to dip into lava. This is where Vein Miner isn't really your best friend. Okay, we made it through. But if there was limited amount of water there, that could have gone really awfully. Because Vein Miner will just, like, suck up any bit of ore that it sees. So it could have instantly destroyed the barriers that we have. And that would have been tragic. You know, we definitely could have died there. We're thriving onwards, though. I wonder how close to hell we are. How close? Not bad. Not bad. That didn't take long. I'm so glad I brought gills. Because here's the thing, right? I thought we would pass more through the ice biome because we have that ice biome bit. And trying to breathe in the ice biome is a nightmare. You just proper... Yeah, it's tragic. So something I've been learning about recently, which is kind of blowing my mind, is the phenomenon that is the Castlevania resale market. Because I had no idea this was a thing, and maybe you don't either. Now, Red recommended that I check out Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It came out on PlayStation 1. So, I wanted to look into, well, how much do Castlevania games cost if I wanted to have a physical copy of them? And it's ridiculous. Like, I went into a shop yesterday, and I saw that they had a Castlevania DS game for, like, £150. What? Like, I didn't even realize Castlevania was a popular franchise. I had no idea. And I'm so glad I'm not addicted to collecting things, because you see that and you're like, well, now I need to own every single one. Some of you won't have that mindset, and I don't in a way. But there are things that I'm like, oh, I like collecting this, and I have no idea why. But it's mental. Like, what? I genuinely did not know it was such a big deal. The version I've been playing recently, it's actually been on the PS5, but it's a PS4 game, and it's called, I think it's called Castlevania Requiem, and it's the first, like, no, it's not the first two games. I don't even know what order the games are in. But basically, it's got the game that Red recommended, and it's a really nice port. It has voice acting, which is funny because it's kind of goofy, but it's also kind of brilliant at the same time. It has, like, vibrations as you play the game. Looks good, looks very crisp. I don't know what else has changed. So that's been something I've been learning about recently. Right, so we've made it to hell. Let me just dump some of this stuff that I'm probably not going to use. I don't need this terminal. I'll be fine. Okay, all we need to really grab now is Hellstone. So let's do it. Let's head on in. Somebody gave me a great tip that if I get a guide voodoo doll, I think this was it, and then I favorite it, it will stop more guide voodoo dolls spawning in. Was that a real fact? I genuinely don't know. I got it so long ago, like, I don't even know if I'm remembering it right. Okay, Hellstone. Awesome. And what was that sword that we got? The Blade Crest Oath Sword. Interesting. Oh, that's quite cool. So it's a sword and a demon scythe. I wonder if this was maybe one of the swords that was recommended. I wouldn't be too shocked. Or maybe, do I need like a couple of guide voodoo dolls in my inventory? Is that what it is? I genuinely don't know. So I am curious what we're going to do about the Wall of Flesh, because the thing is, this is quite short-ranged, right? So I'm wondering, do we have to play it like really close to the wire and get really close? Or do we just rely on the biome blade and use the, you know, the overworld, like shooting projectile terror blade kind of thing? That's probably our best bet, to be fair, out of the two swords. But then again, if it gets really rough, we could always swap to this at the last second. And I got to remember to parry, because the parrying is really sick. It boosts the damage quite a bit, so it seems. Look at that. Oh, you can tell it boosts it. Just whoa, oh my god, right. Okay, let's see what kind of damage we do. So I'll do a parry. And we'll just slice. I did not mean for this to happen, very clearly. Interesting, though, how much damage we just did then. Like, that wasn't bad. So that was, yeah, that was a good little eye-opener, to be honest. That might actually be the method that we use. We kind of swap between the two. So, like, bit of this to start with, reduce the health a lot. Oh, it's getting close. Bam. Some of that bad boy. Right, okay. Let's dump the Hellstone in then. So, deposit all. Bam, bam, bam. Awesome. Right, so, Hellstone bars. Okay, got 6. Now we have 54. Please do not be distracted by the wall of flesh that's slowly going by on the bottom of the screen. Don't worry about it. All my NPCs are like, well, what is this? So we need to get a static refiner. Okay. Refiner. Static refiner. Bam. So it's an upgrade to the solidifier. Pretty cool. Here's the thing about magic storage. You need more of these. I can get rid of the furnace one because I don't need it. But still, magic storage. Come on. Okay, Stata Gel. So we'll make the chest piece. We'll make the leggings. And then we'll also make the helmet as well. There we go. So right now we have 29 defense. This sword does 101. Bam, bam, bam. 36 defense. 107. Set bonuses. Enemies are more likely to target you. When you take over 100 damage in one hit, you become immune to damage for an extended period of time. Grants an extra jump and increased jump height. 12% increased jump speed. So in reality, this is a massive upgrade. Because there I was maybe clinging on to Aerospec for the movement upgrades, when in reality, I didn't need to. Okay, cool. So let me sort that out. Right. I think what we're going to do now then is Queen Bee, and we'll see how this goes. I mean, this could be pretty brutal, right? I could be stuck on this for a while. So the good thing is, because Calamity allows you to have one boss summon and just keep reusing it, it's going to be a pretty inexpensive episode. So let's make some bottled honey. Thank you very much. And we'll also get some honey block. To be honest, I was kind of expecting Vein Miner to do this for us. Is that a little bit strange? I know it's not quite ore. But, I don't know. You see something like that and you just think it's going to work like obsidian. Okay. So the temptation really is to try and tank this fight again. I can already feel it in me. I'm like, yes, this is the plan. This is the only way. Okay, let's get rid of this little, what are they called? Beehive. All right, let's get rid of that. Actually, I should probably put that back on. So we're going to buff up. We're going to just stand here a minute. Let this regen a little bit, you know. Don't want to go in too fast. And then I guess we try and use this. And then we'll swap to this when it's kind of hovering around. That sounds like a good plan. But I know me. I know me very well. Oh, the wall of flesh has managed to cross the underworld. So slow. That just kind of shows you how long it had. Considering we went back up, made new armor, and got to the jungle, and got to the bee biome. Okay, right. We're back to normal. Bam. Okay. Try not over-rely on tanking it. Whoa, okay. This is the thing. This is what I'm terrible at, and you all know it. I'm just terrible at the fight. I was going to say like a really specific thing, but I'm just terrible at the whole thing. See, look at me. I already want to tank it. This is terrible. Okay, right. Parry. Oh, see, look, I'm trying to tank it. Can't help myself. So something I've only just noticed, once you do a parry, it shows you a little bar up here with your next 10 hits that you can use. So I kind of assumed, do you know when there's the cooldown bar above your head? I kind of assumed that that was, you know, your limited time. Because I knew it empowered your next 10 shots, but I assumed it was like also on a second timer. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, right. So we're almost up to full health. We'll give this another go. Bam. Okay, right. Let's see what happens. Let's not get too excited. I genuinely believe that if I just play this normally, it will be alright. Okay. Okay. Just keep swinging. Keep swinging. We've already done so much damage. Like, really, it's kind of crazy. Okay. Oh. You know what? I'm stubborn sometimes about the way I play Terraria, and I'm like, well, if I know I can tank it, I'm just going to go all out and make it work, even though it probably shouldn't. So there we go. It's, whoa. I don't know about all that. So what do we get then? Well, we got so much. Look at the hardened honeycomb. Okay. Right. So we got the laudanum. Yeah, sure. This is something you use for a mega accessory later on, basically. Converts certain debuffs into buffs and extends their duration. That's pretty cool. That seems like something people are like, oh, you need this for this one boss fight. We just got a bunch of bee stuff. So, fairly optional boss in our run, but I'm glad we did it. The bee gun is such a good weapon, isn't it? Right, so let's give this wall of flesh thing a go. Let's give it a go. What I want to try is the first thing I want to do is I want to try a fight where we don't destroy the middle houses. Instead, we just head to the far right and see if we can make something work that side. Because there's so much of the world that doesn't have houses. And if we're playing with this really, like, overpowered setup for now, it would be kind of sick to see if we can make that work. Because I reckon the houses are only, like, up to there. Got so much of the world free. Oh, wait. What? Oh, my God, they have a hell laboratory now? Oh, that's so cool. Hey, I'm glad I found it. Interesting. That's so cool. I feel like you could... Unless there's... Well, no. Unless there's two of them, you could totally go your whole adventure without finding that. Because you could be somebody that always fights the wall of flesh on the left, not the right. You know, it's kind of like the, you know, the theory of the multiverse. It's like, what if you turned left instead of right? You could reach the end of your journey, having never seen a laboratory. How sad that would be. Would you have had the full Calamity 1.5 experience? I don't know. I feel like that about The Witcher 3 all the time. I thought I beat The Witcher 3. I thought I put in the hours. And then I see YouTube channels recommended to me all the time where they're like, but did you see this one random scene? And I'm like, no, I didn't. And now I'm like, wait, do I need to replay 50 hours just to witness this one scene? And I legitimately think about it all the time. I'm like, maybe I do. Maybe that is something I need. Okay, so clearly our health is not looking good. So we're going to need to be careful here, because I don't want to have to spend ages regenning health when I don't need to, because I only have one set of certain potions, which isn't ideal. I only need a little bit more health. Okay, linger here. Let it regen. Let me take that hunter potion, actually. I want that. Okay, this is kind of tense, to be honest. The longer we linger here, the better. Let's zoom out a little bit as well. Let's take 1440p to its full advantage. Okay, this is actually looking good. Sorry, the fungal clump scared me then. I wasn't properly focused. I thought that's got to be an enemy. Right, a little bit more. All right, we'll do it. Okay. Parry and swipe. Okay, we're swiping. We're swiping. What do you think of that health? It's not ideal. Okay, but we are destroying the hungry, which I would say is a fairly good thing. Okay. Yeah, I would say it's really good to know that the hungry are not like our worst enemy in this. Okay, okay. No, no, no. Okay, I botched this a little bit. I don't think we're going to win this one, not unless I can avoid every single laser that comes my way for a couple of minutes. Okay, heal up. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Oh, it's rough. And it's hitting... Whoa! Wall of fast. Wall of fast, everyone. I mean, this is botched, isn't it? Oh, it's so botched. Yeah, I tried to rush into that a little bit too much. That wasn't good. I feel like the key probably is not to do what I just did. And if you stayed at 400 base health and tried that, I think you'd have a much nicer time. Like, if I stayed at 400 health and actually kept my distance a little bit more, we could have just dodged and healed, and used the broken biome blade a little bit more. But then maybe we'll get a new weapon. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you made it to the very end. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.